Hey guys, my name is Ashley and welcome back to my channel, Worth the Read, where we talk about books that are worth your time reading. But today's video is a worth the watch, where I talk about things that I watch, movies, documentaries, TV shows, while I'm editing my worth the read videos. So today, let's get right into it. This is one of the best TV series that I've stumbled across in a very long time. This show, I think, is an adult show. So I probably don't have a lot of children subscribers, but I know some of my students have stumbled across my YouTube channel. This is not the TV show that you guys should be watching at all, but as an adult, I thoroughly enjoyed this show, and that is FX Pose. 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 Horrible poser. Pose. Yes, FX Pose is an amazing TV show, and it just started, so I think we're only in 6 episodes in, so let's get right into the worth the watch review of Pose. Pose. I'm goofy today, y'all. I don't know what it is, but I love this show. Now, Pose takes place in the early 80s New York ballroom scene. If you don't know what ballrooms are parties or competitions where the LGBTQA plus community would come, and still does, they still have balls today, and celebrate themselves, celebrate each other. It was a safe space for them to be themselves when everyone around them are telling them that they aren't worth anything, period. So they created these parties to celebrate each other. And you go to a ball and you compete. And then you win trophies. And that's basically what a ball is. In the show, there are 2 main houses. And houses are families. You have a mother and a father of a house, and then you have children. And these people are basically adults or elders in the LGBTQ community that take in children that have been kicked out by their families, disowned, they're living on the streets, and they create a new family so that these children have support and love, and they have people that understand what they've been through and what they're going through and what they will go through in the future. So you have the House of Evangelista, which I love, and you have the House of Abundance, which is okay. And these are the main 2 houses in this TV series. These are the 2 houses that you're following throughout the ball scene. This TV show is great. I have cried watching this TV show. I have laughed out loud watching this TV show. This TV show takes place in the 80s in New York, so Donald Trump, unfortunately, was a big part of that. And he's not in the show, but his company is. It's kind of like a ghost character in the show. The show is so good. It's so good, guys. It is so worth the read. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this show. I haven't seen a lot of publicity on the show. I watch it on demand. I don't even know when it comes on. During the week, I'll look that up and probably put it here. I think it's Sunday nights at like 9, when all the other great shows are on. I don't know why they put such great shows on at the same time. So people have to compete. We don't have to compete anymore. We'll just watch it on demand, of course. Duh. But Pose is a show about humans. I think in this day and age, people forget that if a person if they make life choices that you don't necessarily agree with and you don't necessarily believe in, that does not mean the person no longer is a human being. I think that's a lot of the issues we have with the U.S. today. We are no longer looking at each other as human beings, and to be honest, that'll probably be the downfall and beginning of the end for the world, let alone the states. So, but this is a positive reputation of that world, to show that these people deserve to be loved and deserve to have families just like everyone else. And it's very entertaining, darling. Very dramatic, full of drama. The main characters, which are the two mothers of the houses, which I'm not going to get into. The House of Evangelista's mother was a daughter of a House of Abundance. So she was formerly part of the House of Abundance. And she realized that her mother really wasn't leading her in the right direction to further her life or help her develop in the world or even fight for gay, transgender, LGBTQA plus rights. And she wasn't really feeling it. Her mother was bringing her down. So she decided to leave her house and start her own house, where she really became, and her name is, what's her name? Dag. I just had it. Balcony, not Balcony, that's Cardi B. But she's from the Bronx, so that's why I think I said Balcony. Is Blanca. Blanca, I think it is. Don't quote me on that. But she decides to develop a house that is more geared to a home, a family, where they're not bringing each other down, they're building each other up. Her house rules are you have to further your education or a job in her house. There's no drugs, no stealing. This is during the 80s, where the AIDS epidemic is pretty much wiping out gay people. And she's pushing her children to have safe sex, and she really becomes a mother to these children she takes. And each episode kind of revolves around one of her children and their interaction in their world of being gay males or transgender women or just orphans, people who have been thrown away by their families. It's very dramatic, but the underlying plots of each episode is very, how can I say, it's relatable. Even though I'm a straight black female, it's relatable because they go through the same issues. That's what I mean by they are humans. We are all humans. We all have the same problems. We all have the same issues. And they go through the same stuff that we go through being straight. Some of the issues they talk about in the series are passing. It's funny because, you know, as black people, we've had history of trying to pass. You have black people that tried to pass for white, you know, and in this series you have men that are transgender women, sorry if I'm not saying that right, that are trying to pass for women. And that is a big thing for them. If you can pass, you are the end all be all, you're the excellence, you're the most valued in this community if you can pass for a woman. They have a lot of talk about AIDS and sexually transmitted disease and having safe sex. They have topics about prostitution, because that is also big in this world. And every other world, prostitution is big. Selling sex is something that's going on since the beginning of time. They have family issues. You have this one young man who's in the House of Evangelista, and he's an excellent dancer, and that was his God-given gift. Talent is to dance. And his family, particularly his father, was trying to beat it out of him. It's crazy. But his house mother pushes him into his excellence. And that's a big theme in this show, not to just accept what you are given or what people are trying to give you, but push through the BS and try to achieve what you want to achieve out of life, because it's your life and it's only one life to live, and you are on borrowed time, as they like to say in the show. This show is a very well-rounded development of characters, multiple characters, and issues that are, like I said, in this community and other communities. So those are just a few things I like about the show. I'm not going to make this video long, so I'm going to pretty much wrap it up. If you have not checked it out, it's Pose on FX. It's on demand. It's not on Hulu, which I don't get. But if you just Google it, you'll find out where you can be streamed at. It's a great show. I'm 6 episodes in, and I absolutely love it. Like, I binged this show. I rewatched. You know, a show is good when you rewatch episodes. I do that with Calls, and I do that with this. So check it out. Definitely worth the watch, worth your time. And it's long. It's like the episodes are about an hour and 15 minutes each. So you get more. It's not like you're watching an episode and it's over and it's just like, dang, that didn't get any detail. That wasn't enough information. Their episodes are long. And they're enjoyable. Every part of them are enjoyable. And you will find yourself in every single character, or a quality that you adore or love about every single character. Because there's good and bad in everyone. And it's just how it develops and grows with a person. And this show does an excellent job of it. That the actors are excellent. The topics that they talk about are realistic. I can go on and on about Pose by FX. So just go check it out. If you're looking for something entertaining that will take you out of your current environment and into a world that you know probably nothing about. Oh, if you have seen Pose and you like it, comment down below. If you haven't seen Pose, but you're going to check it out, comment down below. This definitely is a worth the watch, approved. I love it. I can't say anymore. I'm waiting. I don't like to watch weekly. I'm a binger, so I'll wait for a couple episodes to pile up, and then I'll watch them all in a day. So I'm currently on episode 6, like I said. This is definitely a good show. Again, this is not a TV show for children. It's a very clear disclaimer in the beginning of the show. I would not watch this around my children. I don't have children. I wouldn't watch this around my students. I wouldn't suggest you watch this around your children, because it's adult topics, adult situations. That's what happens on an adult show. So, if you like this video, comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. If you're in Philly, say what's up. Everybody have a great, blessed, and safe summer. Many blessings to all. And we're out from Worth the Read / Worth the Watch.